For this video, we're going to be talking about the Week 3 fantasy basketball buy low and sell high targets. We're going to be doing this every single week, so if you're new to the channel, welcome to ezbucketzleague Fantasy Basketball. My name is Sum and I'm a fantasy basketball expert. My job here is to help you guys win your fantasy basketball leagues, and by giving you information on a week-to-week basis, I will do my best to help you all out. So if you are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming fantasy basketball videos. The first category is talking about buy low players, and if you don't know what that means, I'm gonna give you my explanation. Buying a player low basically means you're trading for a player that has a value that's less than their original value. The players that would be on this list are players that right now they're going through a rough patch, whether their shots aren't hitting, they're not getting enough minutes, or simply dealing with injury. The reason why I'm saying buy low is that there is a high chance the manager that owns these players might be tired and fed up with them. And that's why if you have interest in these players' original value, maybe trying to trade for them at a lower price might be worth it long term. For week 3, I'm putting Michael Porter Jr., Damien Lillard, PJ Washington, Cade Cunningham, and Kyle Lowry on this list. Michael Porter Jr. is simple. Right now he's playing horrible for the Denver Nuggets. He is getting the minutes, but his shots aren't hitting. And from what Mike Malone is saying, he is going to turn it around very soon. So get MPJ now before his value goes to a second, third round player. Damien Lillard is one of the best fantasy players that is underperforming right now. He's only averaging about 18 points per game previous to his 30 point per game averages at the start of the season. But nothing has changed for Dame's usage rate and time. It's just his shots aren't hitting. He's taking plus 20 shots a game, but less than 10 are going down. So Dame's gonna find his groove very soon. His assists are still there, so he's still an elite fantasy option. It's just he's not playing as a top 5 player we projected him to be. PJ Washington right now is coming off the bench for Mason Plumlee, but sooner or later, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets more consistent minutes. I believe he's better than Mason Plumlee, and of course, in the limited minutes he's been getting, he's been putting up some decent numbers of plus 15 points. Cade just came back from his ankle injury and is slowly finding his groove, and right now with him having a couple of bad games, his managers might be impatient to get rid of him, and that's why Cade has a lot of potential, especially towards the end of the season. Kyle Lowry right now is still getting comfortable with the Miami Heat, and that's why I'm saying buy low. He's not scoring, but his defensive stats and assists are still there. But because managers drafted Lowry for his scoring, maybe they're fed up with him as well. Moving forward to sell high players of week 3. This is my explanation of what sell high means for those who don't know. Selling high is trading away your players that you own that you believe their value is higher than expected. These players could be overperforming because of many reasons. Selling high is a very good strategy as you want to trade these players just in case that their sell high point doesn't decrease to where their value goes back to normal. On this list, I got Dorte, Kelly Oubre Jr., Harrison Barnes, Ja Morant, Miles Bridges, and Desmond Bane. Dorte is the rookie for the Indiana Pacers, but soon when Karis LeVert comes back, TJ Warren, and Malcolm Brogdon comes back, I don't believe Dorte will be as good as he is right now. So maybe trading him for a more consistent, reliable player might be worth it, because remember, a rookie could always hit his rookie wall. Kelly Oubre Jr. was great because Terry Rozier was not active, but now with Terry back, Kelly Oubre is going back to the bench. Harrison Barnes, I would say, is a reliable pick to keep or to trade. Right now, Luke Walton loves Harrison Barnes and gets consistent minutes and touches, but overall, if you want somebody that you know is going to be a number 1 option or a number 2 option, Harrison Barnes is a great trading piece, and a lot of fantasy managers love Harrison Barnes right now. Ja Morant is putting up superstar top 5 numbers right now, and I'm not saying he's going to stop, but the point is, if you know you can trade him for somebody like Steph Curry, even Damian Lillard, even Luka Doncic, in a 2-for-1 trade, it might be worth it because Ja Morant is a superstar, but there are better out there. Miles Bridges is playing phenomenal basketball right now. He seems to be the go-to guy for the Hornets besides LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward, but honestly, trading him for a higher ADP might be worth it as you drafted Miles Bridges during the end of your drafts. Desmond Bane right now is the starting small forward for the Grizzlies, but I do believe soon when Dylan Brooks comes back and Kyle Anderson gets back into groove, Desmond Bane could be losing value. So trading him right now is a good at an all-time high. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today talking about week 3 of sell high, buy low players of fantasy. If you guys want to win your fantasy basketball leagues and want fantasy basketball support, I offer that on my Patreon page, where I offer you guys trade advice, roster advice, draft advice, and honestly anything fantasy basketball related. So if you're interested in having an expert help you on a one-on-one level, check out the link down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Whoa!